What did you study in school?
General stuff, but mainly in commerce. I did some few internships in shops. And yeah, my after I started to work in customer services. So it was okay, but it was not really fun jobs because it was a stressful job. Yeah, people people cry on phone, people scream at you. Yeah, so it was not not easy every day, but yeah, at the moment I had the chance to with my job to quit it, and I had chose to change totally of domain, and that's why I did that's I did yeah I did this because yeah, I think it was a good moment for me to try to do something I like, and I discovered web development with some friends, and I start to work on it.
So you discovered web development with friends?
Yeah, because when I decided to leave my last job in customer services, at the moment I didn't know very well what I wanted to do. So it was at the beginning web marketing, and in my sport association, I have a lot of friends who are web developer or just developer, and I discovered development by this way, and they tell me, yeah, it's possible even at your age to start learning web development, and yeah, I took my chance, and it take me 2 or 3 years, I think, to with different training and internship, and now I am a web developer, and I work full remote. So yeah, I have the chance to work from home. So yeah, I am happy in my life today.
It's great. Just one second. Let me close the door because my kids are about to come. Hold
Yeah,
on.
no problem.
Yeah, I love to hear these stories of transformations.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, so basically, so through your ping pong association, is that right? That because you're
badminton.
oh, badminton. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah,
badminton.
it's not too far, but yeah,
Yeah.
different racket.
Right, right. So you had friends that were web developers, and
Yeah.
and I guess you told them, yeah, my job, everyone is screaming at me, and no one's happy because customer service. I guess you're solving problems.
Yeah, and I the yeah you talk about solve problems, and still today I resolve problems, but it's much more interesting because it's algorithm, it's yeah, it's logic. So yeah, that's what I prefer, I think.
Right. Right, right, right. You're still solving problems, but at least no one is kind of
Yeah,
yelling at you or angry. And
it's calm now. It's calm.
right,
No,
right,
calm environment. So yeah, it's better for me.
right. And I mean, the fact that you work full remote is really a dream for many web developers. I know that because I know
Yeah.
many web developers want that. And so why do you think that your company allows, is okay with full remote, whereas many other companies, are not okay with it?
Yeah, I think we have a problem with this in France because yeah, a company wants to keep their developer at the office to watch them and yeah, control them in a way. But in my company, we are I am a backend developer, so I work for all the things you cannot see on the website. And in my team of backend developer, we are six, six, I think, and we are mainly we are for the most of us in full remote, and it was easier for the company to hire full remote and find a good profile. So that's why they choose this way. And yeah, I have a colleague in the south of France. I have colleagues in Paris. Yeah, we are everywhere in France. We have just to stay in France, but we are allowed to be everywhere in France where we want.
Right. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's comfortable for us, I think, and also for the company because they don't have to pay for. We work from home, so they also make some economies with this. And so yeah, I think it's a win-win for both sides. So yeah, I don't know why it's so difficult in France to allow full remote or at least some hybrid styles with I don't know 2 3 days at home and the rest at the office. But
Well, hybrid, yeah, because I have many, hundreds of students. There, many of them are web developers, and I would say most of them do have hybrid work,
yeah,
which is good, sure. But at the same time, it's like for me, it's really win-win. I mean, especially if like back, even any developer, really, like if because it opens up the pool of talent, like you said.
yeah,
It, for example, English for Life, I hire teachers. If I had to hire teachers that were only here, right here in Montpellier, I would have a limited number of talent. Whereas now, the whole world is technically available, in terms of
yeah,
finding the best talent. So it's the same for web developers. So it's really win-win because the web developers prefer to also stay at home. Why? Because oh my god, it's like it's the best. It's you can and it's not to be lazy. It's just to the opportunity of staying home because traveling takes time. It's stress.
yeah.
It's money. It's not time that is well spent because when you're driving or what can you do when you're driving? Nothing. You're just increasing
Exactly.
the risk of an accident or stress and pollution
Yeah.
and on and on and on.
Yeah, that's why I chose full remote because in my previous job, my first job in web development, I worked for a company. We were it was a hybrid, so I had 3 days at home and 2 days at the office. But it was a 45-minute drive to go to the office and 2 times each day. So it was like you say, it's time you lost. So I prefer use this time to I don't know to work or I'm doing some sport or I don't know. But I like to go at the office in some moment because to see my colleague and it's important. It's important, but I think the best solution would be to let the employee choose, because some people prefer to work at the office. Some people prefer to work from home. Some people want to have both. And at the end, if the employee is happy, he will do a better job. So yeah, but I'm not at this job. I am just a developer, so it's my opinion. But I think to keep his salaries happy is important. It's important to have a good relationship between you and the employee to keep to have a good job done. Yeah, it's important. Yeah.
I feel like you would be a good manager or a good leader. Have you ever thought about
In my association, I am the president of my association, so I have a little bit of this this
okay.
tax pass,
I was
but it's
right.
different.
Yeah. Well, eventually, I have a feeling you'll be leading a team of developers or something. Eventually, right? Probably.
Maybe in the future, we will. I don't know. Like I say before, in 10 years, I don't know
Yeah,
where I'm
would be
going to be. So
interesting. Yeah, it would be interesting to know. So tell me, because you contacted me, you had contacted me to take English courses to improve
yeah.
your English. What were your objectives? Like, why? What happened that made you decide? Okay, you know what? I need to do something. I want to improve my English. Like, do you remember what was the catalyst?
Yeah, it was last year, at the end of the year. I always think about things I want to improve in my life, and to be fluent or speak English very well is was always a goal for me. But I don't know if because I was lazy when I was a student or not. But now that I am in my job and I have times, I thought, yeah, I think it's a good time to do it. So I started to look on the internet to find a good training, and like a lot of your students, I saw the Mansour comments and his story, and I think it was a good moment. But for now, I have no goal to work for abroad. I am well in my company. I bought a house with my wife where I am. So, but English is
Bretagne.
important for yeah, in Bretagne. Yeah,
Beautiful place to live. Yeah, I love Bretagne.
yeah. Best place in the world, but
Yeah.
it's not.
No, it is, man.
But yeah,
Every time I visit, well, I visited twice. I'm like, oh, I want to live here. I want chickens and the
I have
garden.
a big house. I can see the sea from my office. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's nice.
Oh, from your office. Oh yeah.
I see it.
Oh man, that's cool. That's great. Yeah, wonderful. Right, right. So you have no immediate, like you're happy at work. You have a good job. You're happy.
Yeah. No, it's of course English will help me in my work because everything is in English in my work, documentation, video, article. Yeah, so it will help me. And for example, if my company works with English client, I could be a solution because if I speak a little bit of English. Yeah, it's a plus in general. I think to speak another language, and English is best language in the world because every everyone speak English. So yeah, and maybe in the future, if I want to travel, or English always be is going to be useful in any case. So my goal is not to find a job with English, but I think English will help me in my life in general. So that's why I chose to English for life, and I wanted to improve my English.
How do you feel now? Like if your company said, "Hey, we have a client in English," would you feel confident to or comfortable enough to try?
I think I will try. I continue to work because my vocabulary, my grammar, it's not perfect, but these 3 months helped me a lot to increase my confidence to speak in English with people. With native or not native English speakers. So I will propose myself if we have an English client, I will propose myself to work with them. But I still need to work. But I think my level is okay to communicate, and even if I make some mistake at the moment, you can understand me. I think so. Yeah, it's okay.
For sure, 100%. No, I think you communicate really, really well. I'm impressed. You were very consistent for 3 months. Like you did your weekly class, and then you came twice a week to the group. So
Yeah.
you did 3 hours a week very consistently for 3 months, even a little more, I think, because the group you had a little bit more. So no, I mean, really, that's what was missing, right? I mean, practice, the ability
Yeah.
to to express what you're thinking and. So no, I'm happy. I mean, I think you communicate really well. So I see an improvement. It's hard to see a big improvement. It's
Yeah. But like said, Michael, who was my teacher,
mm,
I need to stay consistency with my work because I'm not going to see every day my progress, but little by little, I will increase my level. So, but when I arrived in your formation, my level in English was okay. I think I could understand, I could speak a little bit, but it doesn't matter our level. We always can improve our level. So yeah, that's why I joined your training, and yeah, I think I improve my level, and I'm going to continue and work my grammar, my vocabulary a lot, and it's going to be better in the future, I think.
Yeah. What do you do right now for in English? Are you like for vocabulary, for example? Are you reading stuff or you're watching?
I watch a lot of video in English on YouTube. I read article in English, and I will pass the TOEIC exam. So I do some practice test online, and I have a book for grammar that I bought on Amazon, and I use it every weekend to see a lesson.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. That's great. Ah, that's cool. So you became a web developer, what was it, 3 years ago, you said?
Yeah, between 3 and 4 years ago. Yeah.
Between 3 and 4 years ago. Do you think the times have changed? Like, is it more difficult today to get a job as a web developer than it was, 3, 4 years ago?
Maybe, but it was difficult also 3 years ago because when I started my training and I started to looking for a company for an internship and then to work in a company, it was the beginning of the COVID. So
Mm.
it
Mm.
was really difficult because when we start development, we are called a junior because we are at the beginning of our career, and and still today, and it was the same at my time. When you are a junior, it's difficult to find your first good experience. You have to send a lot of resume, CV, and be present on the LinkedIn, for example. Uh, it was difficult, and I think it's still difficult today. I see a lot of people who are looking for a company, but we need to be strong mentally. uh, Keep working, progress in the thing you like. For me, my research took me 3 months, I think, between the end of my first training and my second training, where it was part-time in company, part-time in school. And it took me 3 months to find a company. And during these 3 months, I tried, like I was in English, to be consistency. Every morning it was time for looking company, and every afternoon I did some development exercise. But things I like, nothing. It was work, but it was fun work because I learned things with fun. For example, if you can see behind me, I'm a geek, so. I did a lot of projects with Pokemon, for example, because you have a lot of stuff on the internet you can find to have fun and to develop with Pokemon. So yeah, during these 3 months, I used this time to increase my level too, and at the end, it paid. So it paid. So yeah, it was. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. You need to believe in yourself and keep working, and it will happen.
Right. It's like with everything, eh? I mean, it's
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
yeah. Yeah. And the training that you took to become a web developer, what was it? Was it like a school, online school,
Yeah.
or public? What was it like?
At the beginning, I wanted an online school, but like I said before, it was before the COVID, so it was difficult to have financial help from the region. Yeah, it was difficult to have financial helps with the online course because at this time it was not common. So I did in a not a public school, but a school in Bhutan which is quite famous, and yeah, and it was at the office, at the school at the beginning, and after with the COVID it was it was online, so it was okay for me. It was online.
Right. Right. And does it matter, do you think, like the type of school? I mean,
uh,
get a job, like, is it do do companies really look at, oh, what type of school and stuff like that, or?
Maybe, but I think company will mainly look what are your skills.
Mm.
In our domain, we have a lot of person who didn't have a degree or any diploma. You can be an excellent developer and don't have any diploma. So
That's true. My brother-in-law, he has he's completely self-made, self-taught,
yeah,
and today he makes like 1,000 euros a day. Working.
yeah,
He's a freelance. What is it called? Like back end, like architect.
yeah,
Architect.
okay,
Something.
yeah, architect, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So, and in our domain, we during the recruitment process, we have we often have a skill exercise to do, and a company can evaluate our level with this. So
Right. They'll like give you a test to see if you can do it,
yeah,
and that's all that
in
matters.
my for my company, I did a skill exercise, and
Right.
I think it helps me to have the job.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah. So, well, that's cool. I mean, you gave advice to junior developers that are looking for work right now, and that's basically, don't give up and be consistent, and
Yeah,
kind of maybe have a plan where in the morning you look for work, and then in the afternoon kind of work on something you like, but that can build your skills, and I guess eventually, it'll happen. They'll find
yeah,
it.
and if you work, you will have to things to show to recruiters or to companies. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's a win. Yeah, it's when you work, even if for example, I did the Pokédex, so yeah, it's it's really with Pokemon. So, but it's something I can show to recruiters and companies. So it's not.
So Pokédex is like a Rolodex, meaning it's like a catalog.
It's like a dictionary with all the Pokemon
Right.
in there. Yeah,
Okay. Right. Right. That's so smart, man. You're doing something that you like, and at the same
yeah,
time building your skills. That's perfect. That's exactly what you
yeah,
gotta do. Yeah, that's awesome. A bit like English, like learning English. Well, it's better if you're a web developer. It's better to speak English with other web developers, and to talk about
yeah.
things that you have in common, than to talk about colors and cats and dogs, for example. I don't know, unless you're into cats and dogs, like.
Uh, I have a cat and I love cats, so we can talk about cat if you want.
Sure. I'm actually thinking of getting a cat, to be honest, because my son is I have two sons, 7 and 5 year old, and my eldest son, he's kind of nervous. He's like, I don't know what it is, but he's kind of always like kind of chewing his fingers, and like he has like kind of stress, and I wonder if at first I was thinking a dog. But it's such a big responsibility,
Yeah.
So I wonder if a
Uh,
cat would be good for him for stress.
Maybe because it depends on the character of the cat also. But a cat is, for example, if you leave your home for a weekend, you can leave your cat for a weekend. It's okay. Nothing will happen.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you let your cat go outside, or is it only does it?
Not for now, but because I'm scared. we but I will let him go outside this summer because in our garden I will watch him. So yeah, this summer it's going to happen.
Oh, I see. So, so for now, he's only in the garden. He only
Yeah, no, only in the house.
Oh, I see. Okay, but this summer
Yeah,
you'll okay. Yeah,
yeah,
because I have a big like yard. I have a lot of it's a pretty big like garden and stuff, and because I actually like cats a lot. I like cats, but it depends on the cat, of course. Some cats,
yeah.
are assholes, but right, but some cats are just adorable, and but I like cats, but I would love to have a cat that does its I don't know, do their thing outside, meaning no litter.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
want a litter box in the house.
Yeah, okay.
I would
Yeah,
love if I could have, or maybe have a litter box outside. Maybe that could be something. I don't know. It could be that I could leave the litter box outside. I don't know because I don't know how to train the cat to go outside. For the
you have
thing.
to. I think you have to get the cat very young to learn.
Okay,
Yeah,
right,
to learn. Yeah, because if he's too old, he will have
right. The
his
habit.
habits. So yeah, yeah.
I see. Yeah, yeah. So maybe I get a kitten and put it outside all the time so that it can.
Maybe you will have to show him, but
Yeah,
that's you to. Yeah, that's up to you.
yeah. I'm gonna do like me, kitty cat. This is what you got to do. Yeah. Oh man, that's cool. Well, listen, it was such a pleasure. It was really a pleasure, Nicola, to get to know you. To get to know you because we've had really good conversations. You were really
Yeah.
enjoyable to have around, and so thanks a lot. It was a real pleasure. And
Yeah, for me it was a pleasure too. Yeah, we have a good teacher with the group who was nice. So all students were cool. So yeah, it was really a nice moment.
that's awesome, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, cool. And next time I'm in Bretagne, I'll give you a call. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll
for
have
sure. Yeah,
some crepes and some apple cider.
yeah, exactly. You know where my yeah, perfect. And
Okay,
I don't
brother.
know if we have a name for galette, but
Oh yeah, I don't know,
I
man.
crepe. I think can say crepe.
We could say crepe, but I don't know what galette is. Yeah, I'm not sure,
Yeah,
man. I'll have to look that up.
yeah,
All right, brother. Well, it was great chatting with you, and take care. See you soon.
yeah. Thank you. Take care. See you soon. Yeah,
Bye.
bye.
Ciao, ciao.